Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I thought I'd do a little bit of Peter news, a bit of updates and things to come. Why not, why not? So this one's priceless, people. It's priceless, and it shows what certainty always have been. It's always been a thingy debate this, and I don't want to offend anyone who felt certainty. Same as I don't want to felt get right offensive into anybody who votes Labour. But you may or may not know, and this really sums the news. It's why I do my own fucking news. I always said this. I always wanted to make happy news. Not boring, not depressing, not suicidal fucking news, but happy news. But this really sums up what the news is and why people watch the news and why I find people not to. And I'll say why. I'll say why. Because it basically turns your fucking brain into mush. I say it again. It turns your fucking brain cells into mush. It does. And what do I mean by that? Now, Wussy, as you know, took his dogger, his little dogger, out to the park. Fair enough. I've got a dog. You've already seen my dog a few times. Sat on this nice bed here, nice shirt, 'cause I'm going out tonight. Right? You see me with my little dogger in the now and again on my bed, barking like an annoying little fucker, whatever. Right? Right? That's why I'm speaking. You're in a park and there's a sign, do not let your dog off the lead. Now I know that's a load of shit, and sometimes I let my dog off the lead. You can control your dog's not vicious, it ain't biting kids, you pick up its turd. Some people don't like doing that, that's fair enough, but I'm not saying it's fair enough to leave it, unless you want to get a fine. But it's only fair if you've got a dog. It's only fair, right? Wussy knew that his dog should not have been off the lead. But because he's a fucking prick and a prat and a typical fucking knob with his missus, he thinks it's one for him and fuck you to us. He ignored that until somebody told him about it, and suddenly he got his lead dog on the lead faster than fucking Superman, faster than a speeding bullet. Right? The news, being the news, makes a big deal out of it. That's the news for you. That sums up the brain cells of these news fucking reporters. You know, an hamster. You know, an hamster has more fucking brain cells than a fucking news reporter. Seriously, an hamster, I meant to say, they've not lost my fucking voice, has more brain cells than a news reporter. Really does. They're making a big thing out of fucking nothing. Someone about to pick him for having his dog off the lead. He's got his dog on the lead fast as lightning. And the news is making a big thing out of it. They're not making a big thing that Carafit's been down this past few weeks and there's barely any fuckers have been getting it. No, that's not really interesting. They've not been putting on the news how the fucking economy's gone to shit and teachers are on strike, where Russie will say she's busy walking his fucking dog and having a bacon sandwich. No. No, that's not really interesting. Just Russie having his doggy off the lead. That's fucking major news report, that is, man. I always starts me bald head and wonder what fucking planet I come from. What planet do I come from when you've got a fucking stuff that in your face? Now, as you know, Biddy's Mouth is stew teachers, and I remember saying this before, they're on strike. They're on strike, man, they're on strike. And I can understand why. I can understand fucking why they're on strike. Because, things have gone higher, things have gone higher. So it's not only it's not only the nurses are meant to say, what about the teachers? It's not only the nurses what are on strike, but your fucking teachers are on strike now. So there goes your kids' education. There goes your kids' fucking education. That's been banging out, putting things away. Right? So this one's priceless. This one is fucking priceless. I was in the sauna, right, the other week. I was in the sauna, right, and this guy was talking about people being on strike, the depression and all this. He said, you know what? This is what he said, by the way. You know what? This is like the days of Maggie Thatcher. You know what? Spot on. Exactly. Maggie fucking Thatcher. The days of Maggie Thatcher. And guess who was running the country then? I should say ruining the country then. Guess who was ruining and crippling the country then? Could it have been Certative? Could it have been the Tourist Party? Shock. Horror. It was the tourists, the Certative. So they've not even learned a thing from the golden days of Maggie Thatcher. They've not learned a thing about us, the Miggle people. We, the Miggle people, are the little people. Always have been, always will be, never ever change. And Rusty Rosette is a prime example of that. He is a prime example of that. Really is. So it just pisses me. It pisses me off that the news people are making a big thing of a wussy wusser and people are fucking whinging and whining all because he had his doggy off the fucking lead. That is fucking hell, man. That is big news report news. That is big news report. But it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to start on doing my 80s marathon of horror films and working still onto me band titles. And as you know, I'm doing a lot of the tests at the moment. So if anyone wants me to talk about anything, say anything, or speak about anything, let me know. But at the moment, you've got to understand, I've got a lot of the tests at the moment, what a lot of people want me to do. So I'll be doing them first and then probably get to you later. I do know someone wants me to do the review of the Planet of the Apes. When I say Planet of the Apes, not the Planet of the Rapes, I mean the original Planet of the Apes, the classic, the one with Charlton Heston and Robin McDowell as Caesar. And I don't like the one. The first one, I didn't really mind it for its time, the makeup, the effects and everything for its time was above its time, being the original classic 1968 Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston. So I didn't really mind the first one. The second one, I didn't mind it. To me, it felt a bit like a remake of the first one, but I didn't mind it for what it was. The only bit I didn't like was the fucking ending. So if I do that one, it's going to have to be a review and a rant because of the shitty ending when they all get fucking killed at the end. The third one, I did actually like the third one actually. I took it as a time waster, but I didn't mind the third Planet of the Apes, except for the depressing ending. But I didn't mind it what it was. The fourth one, what's it going on now? There's so fucking many, it turns my brain into most of it. Was Fear of the Planet of the Apes or whatever the fuck it was called. I quite like that one actually. I thought it was like an interesting story where the apes are slaves and everything, and at the end they get pissed and they want to take over the world. Back off the Planet of the Apes, I could take it or leave it. I look at that one as more of a time waster. No, it's a good hour of your time if you want to watch something as a time waster. But that's all I can say. But I'll be doing more into depth when I get to Planet of the Apes. I might talk about the 1974 TV series of Planet of the Apes, the original classic 1974 Planet of the Apes. You hear a lot of banging about at the moment. Someone downstairs wassing up. For some reason, they can never wass up without banging and making a fucking racket. But there you go. But yeah, these are my things I'm going to be doing. So into them people, be smart, be safe. I'll do some more movies, more reviews, and more things on the way into them. See you later.